YouTube? It's Big Larry with 5 Out Productions, man. Hope you're having a good day today. This is episode 2 of my new series, Front Office Discussions, where I make the trade on YouTube before I post it on Instagram. Also, episode 7 of my YouTube channel as a whole. Hope you guys enjoy my channel so far. Without further ado, let's get into the trade. So I'm going to be trading Deandre Ayton from the Portland Trailblazers over to the Atlanta Hawks to pair with Trae Young. I believe Ayton's not the best fit on Portland. He's a he's a guy that scores in the paint, blocking driving lanes for Simons, for Scoot, and Shannon Sharp. On the Atlanta Hawks side, they're losing Clint Capella and Larry Nance this offseason. Maybe they resign him, maybe they don't. Either way, they might lose both of them. They only have Onyeka Okongwu that's going to be there long term for another 3 years. I'm thinking prepare another good big with them to have a center rotation of Onyeka Okongwu and Ayton. That'll push the Hawks to another level than where they are right now, and will be an overall improvement in that center rotation. I also believe we've seen Ayton be, that all-star caliber player with the Phoenix Suns, having a legendary playmaker in Chris Paul, with pairing Ayton and Trae Young together, and kind of trying to mimic that pairing as well, since Trae Young is arguably one of the best playmakers and point guard passers in the league right now. So, without further ado, I'm going to move Ayton to the Hawks. Before I make this trade, just want to mention the $3 million tax space and the $9 million first apron space. Both teams have flexibility with how they can make trades this season, or even maybe sign a free agent, because they have this flexibility and movement and room in their cap space. So let's trade DeAndre Ayton over to the Hawks. We are bringing in 34 million to the Atlanta Hawks. Kind of have to now move out 34 million in return. So I'm going to be trading Clint Capella and Larry Nance, who makes up 33 million. And since both teams have that $1 million cap space from earlier when I showed you guys, it's not a problem. They can kind of scratch off that 1 million with their cap space. So I'm trading Larry Nance. I'm trading Clint Capella. I'm not actually trading those two players themselves. I'm more so trading the contracts that they have. Since it's going to be expiring, this money is now going to be added onto the cap space for the Portland Trailblazers. So now and they'll be getting rid of it. The Hawks will be getting rid of this space since they're expiring contracts. So this move financially works because 33 million plus the 1 million cap space equals 34 million. So I'll make the trade happen. I have no financial question marks or warnings, so we're all good to go financially. Now we got to talk about, is this valuable and is this a good move for the Portland Trailblazers? Ayton's going to be the star piece in this move, so we already know the Hawks are happy with this. Now we need to make the Blazers happy with this. So since they're a younger team, they're kind of in that beginning stages of their rebuild, kind of in that second year mode, similar to the Houston Rockets, my favorite team. We were kind of struggling for 3 years, even though we had lottery talented players on our team. Took us until now to kind of get that playoff seed and finally have all that continuity together and play well together to get to that second seed in the Western Conference right now as of March 21st when I'm making this video. So they're in a stage right now. They're still developing, still improving. The best thing they can do for an Ayton move, I believe, is kind of getting draft capital back. So Jeremy Grant, with his contract, he's probably not going to get traded soon. Doesn't have the best contract with the amount of years left on it, especially with his play right now. He was doing amazing last season, shooting 21 points on 45 from the three, 45 from the field goal percentage. Now he's shooting 14 on like 37% from the field, which is not good at all. So they'll probably wait until next year, maybe later when the contract is closer to expiring, to kind of pair with first round capital to kind of get that player in return. Similar to the Rockets, how they're in rumors to get Kevin Durant. This could be that for them. The guy that kind of matches that salary to get a star player, such as Kevin Durant. Probably not Kevin Durant, but a star player. So I'm not going to move him. Going to keep him there. But right now they kind of just need more draft capital. I think that's the asset that the Hawks have that the Blazers are attracted to. 2025, I'm going to make this trade. Going to be in the off season, so this might be past the trade, the actual draft. So I'm going to move past 2026. The San Antonio Spurs have the rights to swap this pick. That means in the year 2026, the Atlanta Hawks and the Spurs have a first round pick in that draft. If the Hawks picks end up being better than the Spurs can swap whatever number they're at for the Hawks number. So basically, they swap. So basically, San Antonio Spurs get the best of these two first round picks, whether it's their pick or the Hawks. So I kind of did this a little bit earlier, but I'm going to be trading a top 5 protected first round pick via 2029. I think Ayton, especially with the potential that he has to pair with Trae Young, I'm going to put a little protection on that, but I do think he's worth a valuable pick, especially when you're only not really trading anything, and just kind of moving salary off their books for the Trailblazers. So top 5 protected first round pick. It's also going to convert into second round picks if it doesn't go through. And to kind of compensate for that not being unprotected first, I'm going to throw in 1 second round pick in 2028 via the Houston Rockets. So now they have an additional pick to make in 2028 along. They have 2 second round picks. They have 3 picks in 2028, 2 seconds, and 1 in the first. On top of that, they have an unprotected first round pick in 2029. 2029 is 4 years from now. So it's very unpredictable to see what any of these teams will look like, what players will have on their roster. So this unpredictability makes the 2029 draft pick very valuable. And if it is very, very valuable in the Hawks sense, let's say they blow this thing up, move Trae Young, whatever, it's not working out after 3 years. Now they have the opportunity to maintain their pick in 2029 because they have that top 5 protection. Similar to the Sixers right now, they have a top 6 protected first round pick in OKC right now. Since this team kind of blew up basically with all the injuries, they may be able to retain the first round pick, say if it's a high draft pick. Similar situation to what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to be trading a 2029 first round pick, 2028 second round pick via the Houston Rockets. And on top of that, the Portland Trail Blazers will have expiring money in the offseason to make additional moves and free agency pickups, whatever they want to do. So that is my trade for the Ayton to the Hawks. Also take into account he's averaging about double-double right now, 14 and 10. And next year he's going to be on an expiring contract. This 2 years is going to turn into 1 year. So he would also be an expiring deal, which makes him a little less valuable since he can walk in the offseason next season. So without further ado, this is my trade basically. I believe Ayton will maximize that center rotation they have in Atlanta Hawks to make them a better team, especially pairing him with another star point guard like Chris Paul back in Phoenix Suns. I think he'll be a better player than what he is now for the Blazers and improve the lineup as a whole. For the Blazers, they will be getting expiring money to make additional free agency moves. They'll be getting a first round pick that's pretty valuable in 2029, top 5 protected. In addition to that, they'll have a 2028 second round pick via the Houston Rockets. So they have more assets and draft capital to make moves in the future, like a Jeremy Grant moving off his contract, they a star player, similar to the Kevin Durant and Rockets rumors. So this is my trade. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. That was it. Watch out until next time. I'll see you guys there. Peace.